Today we're doing something a little bit different. My name's Adam. I'm an Australian freediving champion, but because of COVID, I can't compete. So while we're waiting for the world to open up again, me and my wife Erin and our daughter Ellie are going on a freediving road trip around Australia. We're going to be living out of our tent and diving everywhere. So subscribe to follow the journey, and a huge thanks to our patrons for making this all possible. Hello freediving family. Today we're doing something a little bit different. I'm with Jade, who runs the local dive operation here in Eden, and today we're going to go and find and try to swim with freshwater eels. Look, freshwater freaks me out. And eels freak me out, but apparently there's really big, kind of cute eels in the area. Yeah, so we're actually gonna go and find them. I'm not sure why, but the police are here. Not just any police, the public order and riot squad. So, those eels have been a little bit cheeky. Jade, how far is the walk?
10 minutes, maybe.
All right, let's do it.
Gotta get supplies.
Apparently the walk to the waterfall is pretty brutal. And I'm just thinking to myself, why did I put my wetsuit on before starting this walk? Oh, silly Adam. I wasn't filming that, but Jade just fell over. We've only just begun.
We've only like 10 steps in and I'm already stuck in it.
Before we go meet these eels, I want to let you know that the CEO of my main sponsor is now providing business coaching for people trying to make a living from their passion. This is not one of those like those ads that you'll see on Facebook where it's like, you can make $1 million by doing backflips, anyone can do it. He's just a really good guy that I've dealt with for many years, and he has an absolute wealth of business experience, and he thought he might just share it with people who are trying to make a living out of doing the thing that they love. He's helped me out so much, and I couldn't recommend him more. The business is called The Soul of Business. I'll put the links to his Instagram and the email in the description below, and you can check it out. It's really worthwhile.
Okay, I'm getting very tired now. Whew. Sick. Yeah, wow, amazing. Look at this waterfall and this huge pool here. Oh, let's go find those eels. So those guys enjoying themselves over there, that's the Australian riot police.
Having a riot.
Having a riot. What a riot of a time. The clarity of the water was a lot better than I was expecting, but there was still a really eerie feel about the place. We started by swimming along the edges of the creek because we thought we'd find the eels all hanging out in the crevices. I'm scared, you go first.
Okay.
My brother and I left the family tree. When I tell the story, they say that they left me. So I wonder.
Alright, stop the video here. Look how Jade just swims by this big old eel.
To know just who you are without somewhere to stay.
We found one! That was really cool. We just sat there and it was like, hey guys, what are you doing? Yeah, I thought I was going to be a bit more like freaked out by it, but I think the water's clear enough so I can kind of see it. I'm not like scared to like jump it out at me and like eat me. So yeah, we keep going, see how many more we can find.
Hard to know just who you are without somewhere to stay.
Below the waterfall, there's a really cool cave, and I thought this is a very eely place. I'm sure we'll find eels here. There weren't any, but it's just a really cool place to like sit at the bottom and stare up at the water falling down onto you.
For the promised morning light to break, and then I heard you calling out my name, singing, do not be afraid.
Very cool. That cave is very, very cool. There's a bunch of like debris, old trees and stuff down here, so we might find another eel in there.
there was nothing in the debris, so we swam back down the creek, looking at the wall on the other side, looking at the crevices there.
Still, I keep fighting for my peace and taking pills. You come asking me.
We're coming to like it's more like trees and roots and stuff like that over here, so I feel like we're gonna see more of them. I feel like I saw like this weird cave with all this moss in it. I was like, that's where an eel lives earlier.
And pretty quickly we found baby eel do 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 do, baby eel do 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 do. Okay, I'm gonna stop that now.
Tired of hoping for the
Baby eel was really drawn to the cameras. It kept coming up to the dome port on my camera housing and like checking itself out. I think it was looking at its reflection in the glass.
We just saw a baby one. Oh my god, it was like this and she was so cute. Eels can totally be cute.
Yeah, why not?
your dwelling place.
Alright, well we've kind of like swam along the whole, you know, creek. What is this called? The creek? Yeah. And we saw the big one at the start, and then we just saw the little baby eel, and there doesn't seem to be any more eels around, or at least they're like tucked away in their little nests. But that was really, really cool. That was the thing that I don't do often. Like I just don't play around in fresh water very often. And yeah, I was surprised how fun that was.
Tell me it's the same.
As we were swimming out, we did find another baby though. Cute!
Well, that was cool. That big eel that we saw at the beginning, it was like maybe like a little bit thicker than my arm and probably like as long as my leg. It was like a big eel. I was really surprised at how big it was. And I kind of thought, like, the second I saw it, I was like, oh my god, it's gonna like jump out at me. But it was just like, you know, mind its own business, doing its own thing. I feel a little bit more of a competent freshwater diver now. And all we have to do now is walk back in our wetsuits. Tell you what, we've just started the walk back, and already my legs are feeling like jelly. Oh good, it's break time. Break time is nice. Oh man, this is very hard. We're like huffing and puffing, trying to get up this hill. Anyway, I'm going to stop recording for the day, but this vlog continues tomorrow. More adventures coming your way. Hey, good morning. So I'm at Merimbula Wharf. Merimbula is like a half an hour drive north of Eden, and there's this really cool wharf here, and there's some really cool stuff around. I can see huge rays even from the surface here, and apparently there are some nurse sharks and things like that that have been hanging around recently. But to be honest with you, I'm just looking at the size of these rays below me, and even those are worth getting in the water for. I'm gonna see if I can get a shot of them from the surface here. Look at the size of that ray. The rocks here are like pretty sharp. I'm just walking along listening to Jade just scream obscenities. That water looks pretty clear. I feel like it's been forever since like we've had any kind of decent visibility. So praying to the visibility gods right now.
This stingray was really, dare I say, friendly. Besides the ray, there wasn't a whole lot of life around the wharf. It was really pretty though. I mean, like the way that the sun rays were coming in, it's a really, really pretty dive. I swear this thing wanted me to give it some belly rubs. The local aquarium had told Jade that they were running low on sea urchins. They used them to feed the gropers, and so Jade collected some for them. North of the wharf, there's a strip of reef that runs that they call the shark gutter, where a lot of grey nurse sharks hang around. So we started swimming along there and looking for the sharks. I really hate seeing sea urchin barrens, just endless stretches where there's nothing but urchins. It's really not healthy for the ocean. The further we got out, the worse the visibility got, and we didn't spot any sharks. So we turned around and headed on back.
Well, there were no sharks, but oh well, that stingray was absolutely beautiful. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I will see you in the water somewhere. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe by pressing this little circular thing down here.
Also, check out this video.
Or you might want to check out this video because you might like it too.